Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing your love and then some read for the first half of February, y'all. Woo! I don't know about y'all, but it's been one hell of a long week for me. It's been crazy town. But I wanted to say thank you, Sagittarius, for your patience. I appreciate it. I know it's been a little bit of a wait for the February reads, but here I am, y'all. So let's get started. Universe, Sagittarius in love. Let's see Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Staying grounded is someone's happiness. It's going to bring them a lot of joy. Staying grounded, paying attention to your money. Staying balanced is going to be someone's wish fulfillment. It looks like somebody's starting all over again on a new journey and they're trying to maintain their balance in doing so. They've been contemplating and meditating in order to maintain that balance. Looks like somebody has had some experiences with anxiety, and so they're trying to find their way out of that energy. It looks like there's something that they're holding on to or a secret that they're keeping that may be causing them some sleepless nights. But it looks like somebody is ready to offer their cup to the universe and let that go and communicate whatever it is that they've been holding on to. So let's see what the cards have to say. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So truth, cutting something out, perhaps. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship. Lines 1 and 2 can be reversed. I will be referring to you, Sagittarius, as line 1. And right off the bat, I can tell y'all that it looks like we are dealing with a committed relationship, a man and a wife, perhaps. And there is another person in the picture, Earth sign woman, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let me get this glare off of these cards. I'll be right back. All right, maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so right off the bat, it looks like King and Queen of Wands are setting some boundaries. It looks like you guys are in it. You're kind of setting your boundaries with one another, or you're drawing the line with each other, it looks like to me. That's what I'm getting. Something's transpired, and perhaps you are drawing your line in the sand. You know, you're putting your stakes down there, so to speak, and you're both at odds with one another. It looks like for your partner, they're a little bit depressed by this. They want to start over because what they want with you is the 10 of Pentacles, happy life, happy wife, legacy building futures, but they're willing to start over again. They're willing to stand their ground here and start all over again because they're trying to prevent being betrayed. It looks like it could be a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you, Sagittarius. This could be a female. Reverse it how you need to. You're a little bit sad over a female earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or perhaps there's some sadness in not being able to stay grounded or come out of this depressive energy over this quarrel with your lover. Somebody, again, is willing to stand their ground and start all over again alone to prevent being abused, used, betrayed, what have you. But remember, this 10 is, it's the end, okay? But this has happened over and over again. This is sort of overkill with 10 swords when one could do the job, right? Queen of Wands, Sagittarius. This could be you or your partner we're looking at. What you guys want is happy family, happy life. You not only want financially stable family, but you want emotionally stable family. You want emotionally stable family. You want legacy building futures for grandkids and their children and generations to come. But what we have here is somebody willing to cut something out of their life. Okay, and they are standing their ground. They're willing to cut it out of their life in order to prevent chaos or burdens or betrayals, what have you. So let's get some clarifiers on it. I'm going to be using the vice versa deck tonight. And somebody's ready to do that immediately because we have the 0, we have the Fool, okay? So somebody's ready to kind of get that done in a hurry if that's what is needed. Yeah, so somebody's turning their back on some kind of solid, steady offer in lieu of freedom. Let me just move these out of the way over here a little bit. Because of toxicity with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but actually especially Capricorn. This could be this pairing here, okay, this other woman. So there's some toxicity. Somebody's made an offer. Earth signs made an offer to you, perhaps, Sagittarius, and you're willing to turn your back on that because what you want is solid building futures, happy family. Their offer could just go as far as wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And you want something more. So you're turning a cold shoulder to this person who's offered you this sexual escapade because what you want is a family. You want commitment. And that is, speaks to this king and queen. You want somebody who's your equal match. You just don't want to roll in the hay. Yeah, so King of Wands again, we have the Fool here. Okay, but this Fool is at the beginning of his journey. Perhaps you're ready to start out on a new journey because you're not willing to deal with this kind of energy over here, this toxicity. But remember, Sagittarius, he carries a wand here. His cares are behind him. He carries a wand, and that's a very powerful tool. So although the Fool looks naive and he looks like he doesn't know what he's doing because he's about to fall off that cliff, he is carrying a very powerful tool. So it's not all a loss there. Yeah, you're willing to start all over again, Sagittarius, because what you're waiting for is your soulmate. You're waiting for somebody to come back to you. And, maybe it's this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, we have the Queen of Wands. You're waiting for an equal partner, maybe an earth sign to return to you. What you've had so far, though, is an offer of sex. Okay, maybe this is a steady sex partner, someone that you just have sex with on a regular basis, but not something more solid. You want something more solid from this earth sign, I'm gathering. The 7 of Wands is clarified by 7 of Swords. So you've got 2 7s, you've got 2 10s, you've got Major Arcana, the Fool. So this is about new beginnings as a result of deception, as a result of you understanding that you're at the end of the line with this earth sign person, and the only thing they're going to offer you is more toxicity and more sex. They're not going to offer you anything that you're dreaming of. You want an equal partner in this Queen of Wands. You want an equal partner because you want to build legacies. You want to build a family. And you're turning a cold shoulder to this earth sign, even though you think they're your soulmate and you wish they would return to you. You're standing your ground against deception and being lied to and being led to believe, something that's just not going to happen. You see, when this card comes out, this usually means, oh, this is, sexual affairs and lies and deception. But I think the real deception in this read, Sagittarius, is that this earth sign has been leading you on, okay, to believe that, oh, yes, let's paint a pretty picture of this happy family. We're going to build for our grandkids, but in the end, you figured out, you've created your boundary because you figured out that that was all a lie, that they've been leading you on, so to speak, and you've turned your back on them. You've turned your back on the idea of husband and wife energy, because in this situation, this is normally a husband and wife energy, long-term partners. They're just underneath the Emperor and the Empress. But this is your energy. You're turning your back on the idea that there's ever gonna be marriage partners, there's ever gonna be family with this person. And you're just simply turning your back to it, intending to what you have to do and moving on. Please clarify. For some of you, this could be third-party energy, and you're turning your back on this third party. But I really think the thing is here that, you feel a little bit of rejection. This has been man up, man down, because in the end, all this person wanted was what they wanted, okay, which was a good time. They didn't really want to be with you for a lifetime. They didn't want to be remembered with you as, Grandma and Grandpa Jones, okay? They wanted a roll in the hay. You feel rejected by that. You feel as though they got what they wanted at all costs, and you're just not having that. And so you feel a little bit of betrayal in this situation, and that person's just sitting there watching how you react to this. Or this could be also a situation in which you've come out of that armor, you've come out of that betrayal, and you're looking back on something, you're analyzing it, you've set your boundaries, and you're saying, you know what? I'm just cutting this out. I'm just turning my back on it. I'm giving it the cold shoulder. It's time to move on. But tens are the end. So 1, 2, 3 tens, 4 tens now. So you're at the 5 tens. So you're at the end of this cycle, most definitely, and you're going to be starting over in a new cycle. It looks like your partner here, either you or your partner has manifested something. You're manifesting a soulmate. You're manifesting, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that partner who will give you this legacy building futures. And you're not going to stand for anything else because you actually literally want to build. You could be wanting to build a family home, or you could just be wanting to build a legacy. You're ready to settle down and build a legacy, and you're willing to communicate that to your partner. That, you know what, that's fine. You broke my heart. I'm turning a cold shoulder. It breaks my heart to have to turn a cold shoulder here. But you know what? I deserve better. I need better. And I'm going to wait for the person that I can build a life with, because you've led me to believe that, we were going to be together and we were going to do this, when in actuality, all you really wanted was sex. I'm not going to stand for that anymore. And that's what you're going to be telling your partner. Yeah, it's going to be the end to the cycle. See, the end to the cycle. You're going to stand in your truth. You're going to turn your back on this particular situation or your partner, and you're walking away to find your missing cup, or your partner's walking away to find their missing cup. I think both of you are actually walking away from this because they want one thing, you want another, so you're taking two different roads here. Ooh, they're falling out. They've been a little bit impatient with me too. So here you are looking out across something, and you're trying to hold on to, you're holding on to this. You've thrown down your passion. You're holding on to something. It's taken all of your effort to keep these pinnacles in the air. But in this position, you've turned your back on holding on to this idea with this person. You're not having it anymore. because you're tired of feeling like you're the victim, and you're going to start manifesting for the future. You want your partner, okay? You could be incoming, it could be Scorpio coming into you, or Virgo coming into you. And you're moving away from this energy, and, you know, you're just going to be sitting up here smug, waiting on, you know, having a little something to drink, decompressing. You know, you're smug about it because, or your partner may be smug about it. Your partner may be moving away. Reverse it how you need to. They may be smug because, see, they're in this energy here, this devil energy. And they may be thinking, well, fine, I'll just find somebody else to fulfill my needs. Or you could just be like, yeah, I knew you were going to do that anyway. That kind of smug. Yeah, I knew it was a bunch of bullshit, but, you know, I thought I'd see where it went. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So this Earth sign essentially is going to be left out in the cold. You are trying to, you know, stave back the desires that, yeah, you do want this person, you do. But you're not going to allow yourself to feel that way because you know what's best for you now and you know where they're going with this. You're going to have a new passionate beginning, perhaps with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, who's freely offering their cup of love up to you, very nurturing. They're not holding anything back. So you've got someone new coming into you. You've been betrayed, but a judgment's been placed on this situation, and it's the end. And what you have here is a lover. Okay, this mimics the Two of Cups, but also this is the 11. Okay. So you've been spiritually awakened and your lover's coming in. This is going to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio perhaps. And it's going to be transformation and rebirth. And here you are back here, Sagittarius, dancing in the sun because you realize you've made the right decision. There's nothing else to ponder about. You've made the right decision. You're making your offerings to the universe, manifesting self-love. And your betrayal is going to be over because the universe has said, that's enough. We're good to go. So here you are trying to make a decision to move forward in the future, which you will be doing. And you are going to be accepting an offer, solid, steady offer. You've been beat up in the past, but you could be returning back to someone who has been with you before. Or you could just be returning home from being beaten up in the past. Nonetheless, you're taking action on the situation. You're going with your passion. And you're going to have victory after battle. You see these red spots on here. This is after battle. You're going to have victory after this battle. You've moved on. You're going on two different paths right now. Now, this is for some Sagittarius out there. It's not for everybody, okay? Because it is a general read. But I really feel like in this situation, Sagittarius, you finally put your foot down and you've said enough's enough. You're turning a cold shoulder against these toxic energies that this person keeps putting you in that place over and over again. And you're saying, I'm not having that anymore. Okay, I'm going to wait for the person who's going to bring me legacy building futures, who's going to build with me. And you're moving on with your life. So that's what I have for you for that portion of the read. Let's get a couple of oracle cards, love, romance, angels, you name it. You know, the whole nine. You know, I have to hand it to you guys. You've been going pretty hard for these reads. And I couldn't be prouder and I couldn't be more grateful. And I want to say thank you so much, Sagittarius, for supporting this channel. You guys have been fabulous, wonderful. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, come on in. Have a seat. Enjoy the readings. Get you some good advice, cross-watchers. Get your research on. But Sagittarius, you've been the most highly viewed videos for quite some time now. So I just want to say thanks for your support. You just don't know how I appreciate it, and I hope I'm helping y'all out there. So, separation, yeah, exactly. Time away from your partner's on the horizon. Y'all don't look at my nails because they're pretty beat up. Like I said, it's been a long week. But you have passion ahead of you, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You let one cycle close, okay, so a new cycle, a true lover could come in. And again, the 11s are here for the Sagittarius. It's time to disconnect from the world. Retreat. Healing family issues. You know, you may have some issues going on with in your family or some ideas about what you thought love was supposed to be. It may be time to meditate on that. Do some chakra alignments. Work on your heart chakra so that you're able to release and be filled with love and self-love. Your soulmate's here. That Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? So, and love yourself first, most importantly. We've been talking about that. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you exhibited your self-respect by turning your back on this energy and saying, you know what, I'm worth more than that. So that's what I have for you for that portion. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that you made the right decision, Sagittarius, and you're fixing to have a soulmate spiritual connection come your way pretty quick. You were willing to stand your ground and turn a cold shoulder on this partner. And you did the right thing. Mental conflict. You've been conflicted about this. It was very apparent in the cards. It broke your heart to turn your back on this situation because you cared for this person and you saw a future with them. But you had to make that decision because they were not respecting you. They were not putting you in a place of honor. Okay, they were putting you down there to do their bidding with whatever they wanted. So you did have a little bit of mental conflict, but you're trying to seek out a firm foundation. This talks to the root chakra. Okay, this is being supported by Mother Earth, being supported by family and friends, and knowing that there are people out there who will support you in making this decision so you can be confident in doing it. You're moving on. You're moving on, and you're moving toward a soulmate. Use your intuition. You need to speak clearly about what it is that you want out of this new relationship coming your way. The throat chakra, or just what you want, period, out of life. Okay, you need to speak clearly and with love because lack begets lack, but love begets love. And you need to exhibit your self-love and, do some affirmations perhaps about loving yourself. So that's what I see for that portion. Let's talk about what the physical state of the relationship looks like. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, happiness, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You see how these two are chest to chest, eye to eye? They're not really having to say much to each other because they know each other, because they're meant to be together. They're soulmates. And this is a very tender kind of love. King of Wands, very passionate, on the same level, matching. We had the King and Queen of Wands up here. So this speaks to you waiting for your match. You see how they are? This is just plain affection and love for another person. And the Star card. You're going to get your wish granted, Sagittarius. Your wish is granted here. You're going to find your love. trying to figure out which deck I wanted to use next. The oracles, I think I'll put some oracle cards on it. You never tell me what I need to see for the sign of Sagittarius in love. So yeah, you're hitting somebody with a cold shoulder, Sagittarius, because it's the end. And you're moving on to a soulmate connection with the water sign, some of you, because you've realized what you're worth. And good for you. Bottom of the deck, we have why. You know, you're asking yourself why. Either why did I stay so long and let this person treat me like crap for this long? Or why did this have to end? Or what's going to be happening for me in my future? But, you know, be a little curious and use some investigation skills, Sagittarius, and analyze it. Do your analyzing. That's okay. But remember that you're moving on. You're shutting the door so you can move on. So it's okay to get the closure that you need. Because what you're walking into is the land of milk and honey with a new soulmate connection. Period. End of story on that. So let's do some of these angel cards and see what they have to say. These are always interesting about our spiritual growth. Mind, body, and spirit. That's what we're about on this channel. Healthy lifestyle. You know, you need to eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep and exercise. You know, you could be grieving. Sometimes when we're grieving, we don't take care of ourselves. Be mindful of that. You need to ground. That's what this is saying. Go ground yourself. Literally take your shoes off and ground yourself in the earth. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So you're soaring away, Sagittarius. This is you flying off from that situation. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms and receive. So if you've been seeing the numbers 888 or 111 or even 555, 222, 1111, those are downloads and gifts to you to help guide you in the right direction. You're receiving another gift from the universe in the form of a soulmate, because this was very hard for you, but you made the right decision, and the universe wants to reward you, Sagittarius, for making the decision to love yourself. So I applaud you, Sagittarius. Sometimes those are the hardest decisions we have to make. You've done a beautiful, beautiful job of it. You've come to the conclusion, you realize something, and you're moving on, and what you get in return is an actual relationship. So congratulations. I'm going to put some Rebel deck on it just for fun. If my hands will work with me. Okay, you are talented and fucking amazing, Sagittarius. Yes, you are. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So, you know what? You've realized your self-worth. The universe is giving you a reward. Congratulations, Sagittarius. I applaud you and wish you the best of luck. Thanks for your patience for these February reads rolling out. I sure appreciate that. And I will see you for the last half of February, love and then some. Until then.